Alright, so we need to log in. Once we log in, all the info is available to us. Alright, so that's working great. Okay, now for the permissions, very similar, but we're going to have to make another request. Same thing for if we want the image. Alright, so let's actually do the image first. So we want to go back to Facebook.js and back in the refresh function here. I want to go right under this user info, and we're going to make a request. So we want to say Facebook.api. Alright, and what we want to put in here is me or /me/picture. Alright, and then we're going to say .then, and inside then we want our function. Alright, and that function will take a response. Then we should get access to the picture. So we should be able to say scope.picture is equal to response.data, and we want the URL property. Alright, so that should give us the image URL. So let's save that and then go back to Facebook HTML, and we're going to go right under the welcome message, and let me just copy this right here because we need to check and see if the user's logged in. Okay, if they are logged in, then we want to display the picture. So get rid of the button there, and we want an image tag, and we want to use the ng-src attribute for the image path. Alright, basically we just want to say picture. Alright, that should do that. And then what I also want to do is I want the picture to be linkable to the user's profile. So let's put a link around that. And I want it to open up in a new window. So we'll say target equals blank. Okay, and inside here all we need is to get the user info dot link. Alright, so we'll save that. Okay, so now you can see that we have the image, and if I click on it, it's going to take it to my page. Alright, so I just want to put a line break under the image. Alright, so that looks good. Now the permissions, again, we're going to have to make another call. So this time we want to go right under this scope.picture, and we'll call Facebook.api. Okay, so this time we're going to go to me/permissions. Alright, and then this will take a function, response, and then we're going to set another scope value. So scope.permissions is going to equal response.data. Yeah. And then what we need to do, save that, and then in Facebook HTML we're going to go down where it says permissions, and we're going to do a loop here. So with this li tag, I'm going to say ng repeat. Alright, and we'll set that to permission in permissions. Alright, and then inside here we're just going to include two expressions. Okay, we want permission dot permission, and then we're going to have a dash, and then we'll have permission dot status. Okay, so we'll save that, upload those, and there's our permissions. And I think how that works is it shows us the permissions that we're using, because I know that we asked for more than this, but I think that's all we're using. Alright, so we're doing pretty good here. I do want to, in this video, I want to be able to grab the posts, the user's latest posts, and put them here. And then in the next video, we'll do the update. Alright, so let's go do the posts. Okay, so basically we want to keep going. We're getting ourselves into a little bit of callback hell here. Basically, we're calling one callback after another, but it's alright as long as we keep it neat. So basically, we want to go right under scope permissions, and we want to do Facebook.api, and that's going to go take a then promise. Alright, and we're going to call /me/posts. Put our function. That'll take a response just like all the others. And let's call this scope.posts. And we're going to set that to response.data. Alright, and then in Facebook HTML, let's go down, let's go under this form, put a couple line breaks, and we're going to do an ng repeat again, so we're going to create a div, ng repeat, and we're going to set that to post in posts. And let's see, do I want to just keep that? Yeah. Alright, and then inside of here, let me see. I have just a block of HTML that I want to paste in for this that I found on some website. Okay, I'm just doing a div with a class of stImage, and then we're going to have the image of the user. Alright, and then another div with stText, and that's going to have the, actually, you know what, these need to be changed to post. Alright, and this updated time is going to get the time of the post. Alright, so let's save that, and then for the CSS, okay, we got to open up app.css. I want to open that up with Sublime. Alright, I just got a little bit of CSS that I'm going to paste in here, guys. Alright, so if you want to copy it, we got stBody, stImage, stText, and stTime. Okay, so we'll save that, and we might have a problem using post here, but let's just check it out first, because we may not. Okay, so we're going to upload these. We also need to upload our CSS file, so app.css. Alright, yeah, it looks like it's not working, and we have no errors. You know what I think? I think it has to do with the permissions, because it doesn't seem right that only these permissions are showing. So back in Facebook.js, and let's see. Oh, you know what? We're not supposed to have quotes around every single one of these. There should only be a quote here and here. I think that that's the issue. So I'm going to remove all of these. I think that's how it goes. Let's save it. Alright, so that didn't change it. Unless it's just cached. Huh. It's really strange. Let's try to console log the response here. So console log response data. All right, so looks like we're returning empty arrays here. That's really strange. All right, so the issue is that we had to log out. Okay, so I logged out, and now I'm going to log back in. And now we get asked about the new permissions. Okay, so I'm going to say okay. It's going to ask to post on Facebook for you. Okay. And then there we go. So you can see down here we have all the permissions, and then we have all the posts here. Alright, so we could make that look a little better. I'm not sure what's going on with the CSS. Actually, I do know. Back in Facebook HTML, and we want the div with the repeat directive. I think that's where we want it. Yeah, we're going to add a class. We forgot to add the stBody class, so we'll just add that. And there we go. Looks a lot better. Alright, so that is it for displaying content. In the next video, we will go ahead and add the functionality to be able to actually make a post here, and then we should be done. Alright, so I will see you in the next video.